Hey everyone, what's up? Meeting. It's like a meeting Riku. Um. So yeah, today, this morning I decided to do a different character. This character is Chloe Storm. A lot of people get her name mixed up because I spell it Cleo, and her name's not Cleo. It's Chloe Storm. Chloe's actual real name. Well, there's a big background story on Chloe. Almost as bad as her twin sister Ava. But Chloe Storm basically is the twin sister of Ava Walker, making her Chloe Walker. Problem is, the way the story goes between the two characters, the Walkers had two kids already. Two boys that are older than Chloe and Ava. And they only wanted one daughter, so they ended up giving Chloe up for adoption. So Chloe ended up growing up with a different family. She didn't get pulled into the criminal acts that Ava Walker and her brother Ricky and Lucas got in trouble with. Now the thing with Chloe though, as a teenager, she pretty much how can I say it? She got in trouble different ways. Like she likes cars, and this is one of the reasons why she is my mechanic character. I actually trying to find where I actually have her story at. All my characters have some kind of background story. Some of them are kind of crazy, some of them are not. Ava, I don't know if I'm going to share her full background story. I mean, it's kind of dark. Chloe, she's just your. She mostly got in trouble when she was a teenager. You know, typical stealing cars, doing this, doing that, ripping cars apart, getting caught by the cops. But eventually she grew out of it. And when Ava ended up in jail the second time, that's when Chloe decided to come back into the Walker's life because she was looking for Ava. Anyways, Chloe's Chloe's story is different than Ava's. Like she did come back to help her sister get out of jail on the old server. But of course, Ava just happened to break out anyways, which Chloe was there to help her. But anyways, to get on with Chloe's story, Chloe actually met somebody by the name of Karen, and I forget what Karen's last name was, but Karen was the official owner of Cat Scrap back when Cat Scrap became a tow company and business. We actually owned the junkyard out in Sandy, and we called it Cat Scrap. Because if you play FiveM, or if you ever noticed the street name, it was called Cat Claw, Claw something. I forgot what it exactly the road was. But it's the junkyard in Sandy, like right up the road from Yellowjack. And they actually own that. And Karen and Chloe pretty much ran the place. Sadly, Karen ended up on a call to go out and tow something. And when she didn't come back, Chloe basically found her at the side of the road. Somebody had robbed her and then left her for dead, literally at the side of the road. And the tow truck was gone. So then Chloe ran the company by herself, and then you had Miss Dodge that came to the company. So those two decided to be like, okay, let's take business even farther. Let not just be a tow company, but let's sell cars, let impound cars, let fix cars. Which is pretty much what they decided to do. And the problem is the cat scrap, the original name. Because of what I said in Roku's video yesterday, we had some people that didn't like us having the junkyard, and they pretty much ruined the cat scrap name and dragged it through the mud. So cat scrap was known as a lot of bad stuff. It was always where all the crime was happening. It's where all the cops on the server would literally come to the place every time there was shots fired or whatnot. And it got to the point where Dodge, the way that we decided to go about this, Miss Dodge didn't want to deal with the drama of the place. So once again, Dodge and Chloe decided to talk, and then that's where the new owner, Harriet, comes from. Well, because we were tired of the bad reputation, we ended up firing and getting rid of a lot of our workers. We ended up renaming the company to Flaming Cat Recovery. We also decided to do this really cool livery for all our tow trucks and owner vehicles. And we were still at the junkyard, and we claimed another junkyard down in the city so we could run from city to county. The thing is, none of the junkyards locked. And trust me, trying to build a Y map for those places was a living nightmare. So once the economy server was up and running, we actually claimed Benny's and found this really cool building for Benny's that we could lock the gates. And that's pretty much what Flaming Cat Scrap is known as now. So yeah, that's pretty much what Flaming Cat is known for now. This is Chloe's house, pretty much. Her bedroom. Once again, another fancy house. The sound should be going through now. I fixed that yesterday. found out what the problem was. Of course, she got another bedroom. I think there's... Yeah, that's a bigger bedroom. No one of these are the bathroom. Oh. Have this bathroom. Kinda think this is another bedroom. Oh yeah, this is a bigger bedroom. What's cool about Chloe's house, though, is her closet. Well, one, her house is smaller, but I like her wardrobe. It's actually in the closet. And of course, like Roku Kano, or any of my other characters, she has her many outfits. Chloe is not. Chloe is very. I don't know how to describe it. She's nice to customers, but she's pretty much like, hey, don't mess with me. Or she's not like one of your pushover characters. And I made her that way because she has this, I guess you could say she has trust issues. So she has to put on that act. Don't ask about what's going on here. These things are basically useless on the server. We don't have the phone. We don't have the phone script that these were for. So I don't even know why I'm saving them. But Chloe's pretty chill. But get on her bad side and she's going to cuss you out. As you can tell, her house is very casual compared to Roku Kano's house. If you ever notice her look, I will admit I am obsessed with Jinx. And one of the things about the economy server, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna make Chloe dressed like Jinx with the blue hair and pink eyes. So, yeah. Doesn't help that I have one of those secret lab chairs that are Jinx too. So, I'm a little sus. Then again, I always like anime. Oh, that's weird. No, I was up in Chloe's room. It was really dark outside. But as you could tell, her house is very... her house is very casual compared to Roku Kano's. Now she does have a few more vehicles. Haven't decided what I wanted to do with her today. I might actually get her work truck out. This is basically a company car. I mean, she has... Hold on, I think I can actually show all her cars off. I mean, she has better cars on the other server. But Chloe's pretty much a truck person. She does have a Camaro. I just don't have my hands on that Camaro yet. Okay, let me turn off this chat. There we go. So I could just have it when it's active, but I forgot that the messages keep popping up. Hopefully I locked her door. There's a secret room in this house too. It's just very hidden. Like the other house. I do have my music turned off. Well, what's really cool is there's a script in here that if you do, I think it's like slash car or radio car or something, you can actually take links to music videos on YouTube and be able to play your own music over the car radios now. Some songs work, some songs don't. But it's something cool. You don't have to listen to regular GTA music. You can actually listen to your own stuff. If I wasn't recording right now, I'd probably be listening to Simple Plan or Sum 41 or Fallen Embers. There's actually a lot of stuff. Like, I've noticed that I didn't really mention a lot about what all this server has. There is a lot of stuff on here. There's plenty of mechanics that there can be multiple mechanic shops and stuff. Which, right now I think there's 4 tows. Shoot, I'm trying to think. There's 3 companies that do tow. Yeah, tow, impound, mechanics, and roadside assistance. There's 3 companies that do that. One being Flaming Cat Recovery. I forget what the Disciples business is called. And then you have tuners. Then there's one me and my boyfriend run, which Ava is the character for that person, called Misfits Customs. We only handle mechanic work. Now, on occasional, we would do roadside assistance or even go to somebody's house if they needed us to. But that's about it for that. And then there's Roku Kano's Cat Calf. You can do mining and you can make jewelry and then sell it to the jewelry store person. So that's a progress that is a nightmare. I might actually, depending on how much time I have, I might show some of it. I mean, I plan on making more, try and make more than one video today. I kind of want to get 2 characters done, if possible, but that's all if I can get 2 videos out today. Chloe's actually one of my favorite characters, more than my main one, which is Roku Kano. And then you have Ava Walker, who is basically Chloe's twin. I have to take a different approach with Ava on the economy server. I cannot do what I did on the other server, because I used to be a holy nightmare on the other server with Ava, to the point that everybody wanted Ava gone. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to new name, new server. Time to give Ava actual life. She's done with her criminal stuff. So she does work at Misfit Customs as a mechanic. And then there is, I'm trying to think, Nova Alexandria. She is actually, okay, whatever. She's actually my Lost character. She's actually the vice president of the Lost. And yeah, as you could tell, that's a biker gang. So far there's 2 gangs on this server. There is the Disciples, which are, they used to be Grove Street Ballas, but they decided to change their names to the Disciples. The Grove Street Disciples, I think. And then, like, they wanted us to change our names from the Lost, but we decided to be like, no, we're keeping the Lost, but this will be a new chapter. This will be a new chapter in the Lost. Now, as for moving into gang properties, Grove Street's allowing people to move in. I still want somebody to be a Karen living on Grove Street. I just think it would be funny. I have 5 characters, so I can't make one. And then the Lost, I forget what the name of it is. Like, I forget the name of it, what they renamed it to go with New Mexico. But it's basically Stab City. The only problem about Stab City is it's only for the Lost. No other civs can move on there. It's strictly Lost members only. So you have to be a part of the motorcycle group to even move on to Stab City. I went the wrong way, so it took me a little more while to get here. We don't use the other side. Like, there's two gates, but we use this one more. We usually go out with the tow trucks on the other side. But this is Flaming Cat Recovery. Yeah, I could get some of the cars out. Show you what some of our liveries look like. I'm going to... I think it's be safe to park here. I know, bad parking. Chloe that never closes doors. I don't know why. Well, I will show the trucks then. This is basically where Flaming Cat Recovery works. Yes, it's a Benny garage, but it's a very updated Benny garage. Like, we even have a DJ booth where you can play like music videos from YouTube. It's just a sound, but still. We actually have a working car elevator. Actually, let me go get Chloe's truck. Let me sign on first. Yeah, like the cat calf, you use a laptop to sign on duty. And we have to actually make all the parts, which is pretty interesting. Because if you come here, we literally have to make, like, well, we can either buy these or make these. I find it more fun making them. These are all the upgrades. Like all your engine tiers, all your transmission tiers. You have to literally have these resources or materials to make each one. If you're just missing one of these materials, you won't be able to make any of this stuff. So it puts a lot more fun. Like even these, you can buy them, but you can also craft them too. And when I say like things like materials, hold on. And I like say things like materials, like we have to go out. You can either mine this stuff or we have another way of doing it. But these are the materials. This is how you make everything from spare tires to oil, custom plates, lights, spark plugs, batteries, change the wheels. Like everything is in there. I don't know, maybe I can pull the truck in. See how... Well, while I'm out here, let me show you. I know we have some of our tow trucks. I don't drive tow trucks because I play on controller, so the beds don't stay still. Okay, let's pull this one out. This is our... Okay, here we go. I could actually show you. This is our Flaming Cat Recovery tow trucks. This is what all the vehicles are supposed to have on them. I think it looks pretty neat with the flames and all. And then, like, that's the back that we have for Flaming Cat. But yeah, this is one of our tow trucks. Oh, I don't like... Oh, now I have to go put this back. Yeah, our garage are kind of... It wants to put me into that pool. Not cool. Bad game. It's not nice. We really don't want to go there. There's a reason why I'm going here. To put the car, to put any of the vehicles away, which is one of the reasons why Chleo takes her work truck home. This is our garage. I just wanted to show delivery a little. I can probably show you on this truck. It's not going to stay. I don't know how to fix it, but liveries on the economy server do not stay. Or you can pull your car out and you have a different livery on it. Okay. So since nobody is on right now, I'll just show this. So what's really cool about this is, let me go in my inventory. As you can see, you have the mechanic tools, and then you have the toolbox. The toolbox basically, well, I can show you. So if I hit 6, of course this vehicle is stupid. So okay, so if I hit 6, this tells you all the upgrades that this truck has on. Well, now I know why those don't work, because those are not even installed. That explains. And then if I hit 3, this basically checks everything. And like, say one of these are down, like any below like 100, it will tell you like a material you need to fix it. And then all you have to do is click on it and it will fix it. Like, I just seen that I don't have this light. Put the fish there. Which explains why I can't change the lighting. What's cool is all you have to do, like with any of the parts, you just put it in the hotbar, hit the 1 number, the next thing you know, you install lights. Let me go see if... Yeah, that door is very finicky. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. So I can show you what delivery actually is supposed to look like on the boss's trucks. I wish it would stay because I like delivery. Delivery is nice. And stings when delivery's not on. But this is basically what this truck's supposed to look like. This is the Flaming Cat, like one of the boss's trucks. Like this one says transporter, but it's supposed to say, well, as you can tell, livery don't like staying on at all. Anyways. Don't know if this elevator's gonna work. I mean, it will work, but trying to get the truck lined up, maybe if I had a smaller car, so I would just show it later. Maybe in a later video or something. Now, like the elevator, this is where the players are supposed to actually park. There's like a nice big parking area down here. And when you use the elevator, this is where you usually will come out at, and then you can drive down here. But this is all employees' parking spot. And of course, you have the hangout room. Sorry for her echoey footsteps. And then you have even more hangout room. I love this area. It's so purple. You know, once again, say you forget to change your outfit or something. Like you can literally just come in here and change your outfit. One of the fun things about working for a Flaming Cat is I am in love with this building. Actually makes me want to be honest, Chloe. Okay, so to get resources, I'm gonna have to show you with like other characters. But for these characters, like to get resources and whatnot, you usually have to go to like the mine or the quarry. And you have to make sure you have like a mining axe or a drill, mining drill or a mining laser. And there's like these little okay, it's not letting me access any. Well, mine. Well, it looks like my thing is nice and okay. There we go. Jesus. Like, really? What the heck? I do not know what happened there. Sometimes the menu glitches. I'm gonna leave that open because I never know when Harriet's going to get on. But there's like there's a few places that you can get mining stuff. There is the quarry, which is one of the places that I like to go. Or there is the mine shaft, like the one that's usually closed up. Well, it's open on the economy server, so you can actually go into the mine. What the heck is? Oh yeah, you can actually go into like the mine shaft and get resources from there too. And then what's the difference between the stuff for the mechanics, like if you work for a mechanic, and the stuff to make jewelry is, and you may, depending on what you want to do. If you want to make money and make the jewelry, then you would find the stone, and then you would take the stone. Okay, I'm not waiting for these red lights. Oops. Well, it looks like I was clocked going past a speed trap. I forgot about that one. But I can actually show you quick. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Like for the first few weeks I was on the economy server, I did nothing but mine for hours, to the point that I just got done tired of it. But I can show you little. I mean, I have time. Not much time, but a little time. Trying to keep all my videos like an hour long or less. I know, like in the beginning I talked a lot about Chloe's story. I guess I'm going to do like an introduction to all my characters before I just go and yeah. I don't know, I like being creative. Like, I like being really creative with characters. I like giving them a whole backstory, why they do what they do, so on and so on. I'm only going to mine maybe 1 or 2 routes, because I'd rather go fishing, because you make more money fishing. Sometimes. All depends. But basically what you do is you would come here, and if you see these little rocks right here, all you have to do is use like the main oh, that is bright. Oh, I haven't done that with the graphic pack yet. But you basically do that. You mine a rock. There we go. So I don't blind anyone. mine a rock, and then you have the stones in your inventory. So I have 4 stones. Now, if you want to make the jewelry, there's a bunch of places to go to make jewelry. I go up to the dam. If you're wondering why my mechanic has an orange dot, this is my mechanic. As you can see, FC2 Chloe Storm. This means that she's on duty. This is her way of saying, like, she's right here. If any of the other mechanics were on, like from Misfit Customs or Tuners or the other, trying to think of what Grove Street's tow company is. But basically you can see everybody on the map. As you can tell, the map's more detailed on this menu. And if somebody needs anything, like, you can literally do like slash, like in this chat right here. All you would have to do is go slash mechanic, and then you type the message telling us what you need, where you're at, and one of the mechanics will come. Well, one of the tow mechanics will come and get you, or you can take it to their shop if your car is able to drive. That's the police use the same dispatch thing, kind of, but instead of like call mechanics, it's like, I think it's slash 911. Yeah. You have to give your location and what you need and so on and so on. So that's something new that was added not too long ago, which is really cool. So you no longer have to like tweet, or like, you would no longer need to tweet or anything to get a mechanic out to you. You can just, you do the slash mechanic and one of us will respond. We are trying to make this server as real life as possible. I mean, as real life as it will let us. I'm like watching my time here because it's like almost an hour. Oh. I'm very I usually don't drive like this when other people are on the server. I actually just got home from work like an hour ago, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to make one recording before I go to bed. Working third shift is not fun. But it pays good, I guess. I only have to do it 3 days a week, so. But working in a grocery store it can be a pain. Now I'm not going to wash all the rocks. I'll probably wash 2 of them. Or 3 of them. It also, like, to do the jewelry and to do the resources. Like, I know Flaming Cat will buy resources off of people. I think it's like $50 per piece or something. But we will actually give it to you out of the company's money to give resources to us. I don't know if any of the other 2 companies do that, but we do. Oh, I hate this road. I had the Deviant, which is a GTA car, if anybody's familiar with it. And I came down that hill, or it was this hill over here, too fast, and I couldn't stop and ended up in the water. I think it was this hill. But I ended up in the water, and my friend had to literally go fish out my car. Because on this server, you can't touch the water. For some reason, you die. And it's like, okay, what's going on? We fixed it, and it still tries to kill you. It's like, yay. Let's see. I do not want to know what the Halloween weather's going to look like. I'm just going to run there. Waiting for it to start raining or something. But if you see on the map, there's like this little blue circle thing. This is how you do. This is how you wash the jewelry. Because you have to mine, like I showed you. And then you have to wash the jewelry if it shows. You have to actually get to the right area. Okay, there we go. And you can wash stone. And you basically wash the stone. And when you wash the stone, it will give you gems. Well, yeah, you will get gems or gold. I might wash 3 of these. Well, no, I won't. So it only gave me gems. It didn't give me any gold. Which is okay. Get out of the mud. Okay, there we go. Okay, that just looks creepy. I don't know why it sounds like somebody just was in my vehicle. Oh, that's why. Well, that was terrifying. Oh, this looks all kind of creepy-ish. I don't want to fly, but I want to get out of here. I don't know, I haven't been up here with the new graphics pack that I installed, and oh my god, it is creepy up here. I don't like creepy. I didn't even know that GTA can be creepy. Well, I mean, you have the car online that tries to kill you. which I never ran into it, thank God. Oh no, I like Christine. Christine is a good movie, but I really don't want to be up against Christine. And if anybody ever knows that, it's Stephen King's Christine. I'm a huge horror fan. Very huge horror fan. And Stephen King is probably one of the best out there with his books and movies. There, I didn't even know. I guess this is going to be a little longer than the hour. Because I was not expecting to get gas. By the way, if you're on the server, if you ever join the server and these red marks that you see at gas stations or the 24/7 stores, it means you can actually buy the business. You can actually buy the business. I mean, they're pricey, and you have to keep them stock, or you can lose. Like after I think it's 7 days, you lose your business if you don't take care of it or make sure that it's stocked. But you can actually own gas stations, and you can own the 24/7 stores, and you can set the prices. Like this one's like $6, as you could tell. I think it said 400 or some dollars to fill my truck. But you can set it for whatever you want if you own the place. That's also like the map. Well, here, I can actually show the map. Like on the map, if you see like the blue houses, these are houses that are already claimed by people. But if you look really closely, and I have to wait until the gas is done filling to show you. Okay, so $486 to fill a 81 liter. Wow. Anyways, so if we zoom in, you see these blue houses. These are all owned by somebody. Hopefully, people are not just claiming like multiple houses, because that's not fair. I'm going to leave some of the Y maps for newer people. Most of these are all Y map houses. These are the free Y map houses. We have paid ones that are for donators, but there's not many of them. These are all the free ones though. But if you look here, there's this little tiny house with the $sign, and those are actually houses for sale. So you can literally save up and buy a gas station and get a house and a car. Eventually there is supposed to be taxes. I don't know when those are coming out. I guess you could say that this server's still in beta for a little. Like, I mean, we worked out all the bugs and stuff, well, so far. But there's still stuff that we're adding and stuff to make it interesting. I know that I look out for the civs. I always try to keep an eye out on civ stuff as I said before, there's some stuff like the cat cafe and the vanilla unicorn script that they have for places that we have around the map. Like down near the foundry where I'm heading to break the stone and stuff. If I can get there. I'm trying to hurry because I'm like already over an hour. I don't want to stop in the middle of a video. I'm not like that. I'm one of those people that I have to finish. Anyways, I have to finish what I started. So, anyways, but after you watch the stones for the jewelry, or say you work for a mechanic, you will come to this place here. For mechanic stuff, you would literally run over here, and when you need the stuff for the mechanic, you have to third eye this thing. You can basically crack the stone. Sorry if that's loud at all. And as you can see, it gives you a bunch of stuff if you crack the stone. Now, when you crack the stone like that, you have to actually come over here, or when you get the gold, you have to come over here and literally like smelt the stuff. Like I had iron, so I have to smelt the iron. And it takes the ore and literally turns it into an iron sheet. And that's how you make weapons. Just like if you take the plastic, you can turn it into rubber. If you have a glass bottle, you can turn that into glass, so on and so on. Like, there's just a bunch of different things. Now, when making the jewelry, you have to smelt the gold, because it will give you gold R's, or however you say it. I have a little bit of a speech impediment, so if there's words that sound off to you guys, that's probably why. So, like, see, now, with the gems that we got from washing, like, you can literally cut out the gems, and they make... You have the uncut gems, and then you have the cut gems. And, of course, you will see down here. And you have to watch out, because when you are making necklaces, the drill bits will break. Which is fine. Of course she's gonna get stuck. Oh no. Oh my Chloe. Of course she's stuck. Okay. Guess she just had to. But you can, like, these guys, there's guys like at the quarry, and then there's these guys. As you can tell, they sell food, water, flashlights, which I don't know, gold panning, all the materials that you need to get the stones from the quarry. And then there's drill bits. You will use them, trust me. But as you can tell, you have like the gems, you have the scrap stuff. The scrap stuff is for the mechanics. The gems are for civs that want to make money. And I can show you real quick where to take the gems and the necklaces and stuff. If I'm rushing, it's because, like I said, I'm trying to keep my videos an hour long. But you know, sometimes things just happen and you can't do that whole, like, keep it to a minimum of an hour. Yes, I know the roads are messed up there. It has to deal with Mile High. So unless Mile High is taken out, which that is Mile High. As you can tell, we don't have the ugly eyesore sitting in the middle of the city. We actually have Mile High. Which is nice and everything, it just doesn't like graphic packs. I'm trying to hurry. Once again, we're at the cat cafe. Have to remember how to get to the jewelry. While I'm driving to the jewelry store, we also have like the fishing. The fishing, you have to go to U-Tool, buy the fishing rod, the fishing bait. You can fish for regular fish, you can fish for turtles, or you can fish for sharks. Of course, the sharks and the turtles bring in more money, but regular fishing, like going on a beach and just fishing in the ocean, brings in some good money too. Do not mind my parking. Of course I have to take the seatbelt off. Oh my gosh, he shut the door. But this is the guy that you sell the necklaces and the jewelries to. As you can tell, you have earrings, necklaces, rings that you can sell. Or you can just sell the gems. You get some kind of money for it, which is nice. So I made over $1,000 just selling those 3 things. I don't know, I think that's pretty much for Chloe's first video. I mean, like I said, Chloe's not a pushover. She's probably one of my most badass characters ever. Next to her sister. And my lost character. But I think I'm going to end it here because I am like 10 minutes over an hour. But like I said, I have to finish I have to finish what I start. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, like, um, subscribe, or however you say it, the red button thing. And I guess I will be on, I guess I will record either later today or tomorrow with another character. Maybe. I don't know yet. All depends. But I hope you guys like my videos. I know I ramble and get lost in thoughts and stuff, but that's just me. I really am hoping for one of my friends to be on because that's when things get really crazy. So I might have to tell him to shut up. Anyways, I hope you guys like the videos, and like I said, hit that red button or the like, or just tell people about my videos. I don't know. Anyways, have a good day, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.